back to get this season started right after this. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Rafael Palmeiro leading things off and takes a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched him.
One and two now. Got him looking. One out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Adrian Beltre.
Well, this guy's been one of the greatest RBI men of all time. You talk about clutch hitting, there he is right there. I mean, in a tough situation for the defense and for that pitcher, this is the last guy you want to see because you know when he steps in the box, he usually delivers.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
On a line out towards center. Ashburn takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Adrian Beltre. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Hey!
Left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here in Philadelphia and on the mound for Texas in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
0-1. And he drops it down the third baseline. Has to barehand it over to first.
He's out.
And very nicely done for the out.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Bobby Abreu, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball
Really
two.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's towards center. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Jim Thome.
Check swing. He went. Strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Just
Ball! That
missed.
pitch is out.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
That one
Ball
missed.
upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That
That's
one
ball
misses.
3.
Full count now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Scoreless after 1. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off for
Park.
the Rangers,
Second inning,
right
set to
fielder,
go.
Brandon
Brandon
Nimmo.
Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Wheeler, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 1 down.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
Wheeler, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Next offering is fouled back. And that misses. Going to count 1-2.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back in the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Michael Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Second inning here, no score. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today.
Ball 1.
The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. Got him swinging for the K, and he strikes out the side here in the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
That's upstairs.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines. Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses. Ball 3. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
Ball 4.
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Schwarber gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And the batter now, Dick Allen. That
Ball.
one missed. Man at first, one away. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
That's ripped into the outfield. Fair ball. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Pitch gets away. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
2 on, 1 out. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a forced play at any base. So bases all loaded up. Zach Wheeler stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Listen, you got to attack him just like you would any other hitter right here. Now, you can't let up just because you think it's a pitcher at the plate. If he gets a bloop single, 2 runs come around to score. You can't have that.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the 0-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Evan Carter.
Wheeler back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Langford steps in now. He has a strong frame, quick hands, and a mature bat beyond his age.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't chase much either. He's got a really good sense of the strike zone.
Swings through that.
Ball, that's just out.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Just
That's
missed.
a ball.
looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Nope. Outside.
Two down, nobody on.
That's
He's
ball two.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, Richie Ashburn stands in for the Phillies.
Ashburn.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Palmeiro takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Bobby Abreu.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Tomey now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him. That ends the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Philadelphia, out of the 4th, Rafael Palmeiro stepping in for the Rangers. This one in the air, center field. Ashburn should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop Corey Seager.
And there's a foul ball. The Rangers hitless so far in the game.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Adrian Beltre, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
That's
Just
in.
missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ball, that's inside.
There's the strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. All tied up here on opening day. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
For the Phillies,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the third baseman, Dick Allen. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. In the air to left center. Schwarber on the move. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ball.
All tied up here on opening day. Foul ball there. That
That's
misses,
a ball.
and the count's even at 2. High fly ball, right field. Abreu settles under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman.
Here's the
Michael
second
Young.
baseman, Michael Young. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
No count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley.
Well, these
That's a ball.
Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fastball for a strike. In the air, right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Phillies, pitcher, Zach
Wheeler getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's in for a strike. Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Next to hit, Evan Carter.
Texas, center fielder Evan Carter.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Ball 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Out towards right center field. Ashburn gets under it. One away.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
That one ripped but foul. There's a swing and a drive. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now up to the plate, Jacob deGrom. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Strike on the inside corner. 0-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Oh, 2 now. Good eye in that spot. Popped up. Turner moving under it. And that'll do it. So he's perfect through 6. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Richie Ashburn. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That's to third. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick.
Right fielder Bobby Abreu. Abreu.
A mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Ball to strike. That to right. Nimmo under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman,
Jim Thome will hit next. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fastball for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Carter under it. And that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Back after this on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Rafael Palmeiro stepping in for the Rangers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Ball 1.
Next
Ball.
one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Next
That's ball
offering
3.
is down low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In danger of losing the perfect game here. And that one fouled off. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That smash towards center. Ashburn under it. And there's 2 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Late on that fastball.
Ball, that's in. Yep, that ball went out.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Good eye
Ball
right
3.
there. Ripped on the ground a second. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the seventh. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob Junis getting ready to go. Martin also getting ready. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. One away. Big time out leading off the home seven.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end. This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Allen in the box again, takes a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
In the air to left center. Langford on his way over. He's got it. And the inning is over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Brandon Nimmo.
Right fielder.
Not a
Brandon
single
Nimmo.
base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
That's out.
A very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That one's in there, and that's strike one. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two down. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now.
That's outside. Yeah!
Swings through that one above the zone.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now
Inside,
2-2.
ball 2.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Berkey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So digging in, Michael Young. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. Around first, heading for 2. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
So close, but
the
there
Rangers,
goes the no-no
center
with
fielder,
2 outs in the
Evan
8th.
Carter.
And I'm sure he's going to want that last pitch back and think about what might have been. But you know what? He's really been amazing in this one. Total control from the first batter on.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute.
Now pitching
Brad
for the
Keller
Phillies,
into the game.
number 40.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground, right side, Utley. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we still have no score. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area.
This change defensively
Chris
for the
Martin
Rangers.
out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ian Kinsler. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one
Ball.
close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Stays alive. Outside. And now it's filled up. JT Realmuto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Grounds one to short. The throw to first.
No, he's out.
And that's one away as the leadoff man
Up
is
next
out
for
in the
Phillies,
8th.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Pulled bullpen action for the Rangers. Jacob Junis, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2. Ball one there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Ryan Howard. He represents the go-ahead run.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
High fly ball out to left field. That is the inning. Phillies down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Juan Turan. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
Hey, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Good hitters count the 2-0. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman Ian Kinsler.
An important at bat for him right here. 1 hit shy of 2,000 for his career.
Nope.
Action in the pen down there. Zach McCambley appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Swings through that one for strike one. Sliced hard but foul. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next offering is foul back. That's too low.
Damn.
And that's ball two. Got him. That's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still no score. Bottom nine, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. And digging in for Philadelphia, Richie Ashburn. Towards first. Palmeiro takes it himself. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Bobby Abreu.
I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. That one lifted to left. Langford moving under this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies,
Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chris Martin is done. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
now pitching for Texas.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Jacob Judas. And here's the first baseman, Jim Thome. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Aye!
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Substitution now at first base. Here's the Phillies pinch runner, Jimmy Rollins. A little more speed on the base paths now as he's the potential winning run.
That's a ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Quick move to first. Rollins dives back in safely. This guy's got good power with one swing.
Nope, that's
he
off the
can
plate.
win it
Ball
for him.
2.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cole Winn, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Garcia warming up as well. Here's a 2-0. Run around the move.
Ball
Pitch
that's
misses.
outside.
Save. That's too late with the toss. And the winning run is now in scoring position.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Here's a 3-0. Sanker catches the zone at the knees. The winning run on second base. Hard hit right side. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Now into the game, Bryce Harper. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. The 1-0. And there's
That's
the
ball 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. That one ripped, but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that split caught a lot of his own. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Out towards right center field. Abreu under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Joan Duran will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Zach
the Phillies,
McCambley takes
number
over on the mound,
39.
on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
In the air out to center. And it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels moved. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Up next for the Rangers, Pudge Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And fouled off. The Rangers with the go-ahead run at first here in extra innings. Quick toss to first. Hellman back on a dive. Close one doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. him swinging. It's a strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
In the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And now the 0-1. Right there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's off the mark. And the count 1-2.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that skips into there.
They try to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Third baseman, Dan Allen.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to the pitcher. In time. Got him.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Chase.
So up next, Chase Utley. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Josh Young. He represents the go-ahead run.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Right side, hard hit. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder, Evan Carter.
And now the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Yeah.
Got the bat going too soon and strike 2. Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time.
He's safe.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
That's a strike. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Now here is Ian Kinsler. Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Ball one.
Kinsler with just one hit to go for a career total of 2,000. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Some rare territory he's in here, Boog. Not even 350 hitters in MLB history have piled up this many knocks. He's on the precipice of something really special.
In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
First baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch.
This change for the
Here's the
Phillies.
new pitcher for the
Now
Phillies,
playing
Jesus
second base.
Luzardo.
Number
Bringing in the
5.
lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So no one on after the sac fly. Rafael Palmeiro now at the plate. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
He goes down looking. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Rangers 2 and the Phillies nothing.
Now pitching for Texas.
Welcome back, and here
Number
comes the
62,
closer, Robert Garcia.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the Phillies, catcher JT Realmuto.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-1. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Breaking
Ball
ball
one.
misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes. And one out now.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
This is Bryson Stott. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ashburn, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Tying run at the plate. And there's a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Got him swinging for the K. Phillies have just one out remaining. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. It's off the top of the wall. Coming home. He'll score, and now they trail by one.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Really important at bat coming up now.
Bryce Harper to the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers collect their first win of the season.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.